Hi guys, welcome to Unit 10. As I've said before, I'm really pleased with your discussions. I think you guys are doing a great job of dissecting and digesting the material. I'm really impressed with how well everybody seems to understand a lot of the concepts that we've been talking about in this class, and applying those then to the questions that I pose and really analyzing each other's comments. And it's really, you guys are doing a great job. I saw in a few of them, you guys are posting a lot of graphs and things, which is awesome and really helpful. And a lot of you responded very well to those and said you really appreciate visual aids. So just as a reminder, if you go to the websites that I posted under more resources, and I'll put a link in this, and I think there's also a link on this week's unit overview. There are a few websites that are really great for evolution. You have the Smithsonian website, the Smithsonian Institution website, PBS website, and the Becoming Human website. And they all have great links and timelines and go through very carefully all the different evidence, and they have images of all the fossils that we'll be talking about. Really great resources. And I think I have a few others on there, but really the Smithsonian, the PBS, and the Becoming Human sites are really exceptional, and have a ton of visual aids and really should help you out with any questions you have, regarding any of the concepts, really. And that being said, we're going to move forward this week then and look at the first hominins. So we're moving forward along the human evolutionary timeline into, relatives that look and act a bit more like us. And so this should be kind of cool for those of you who haven't studied this kind of thing before. And that being said, so this week also you're going to be completing, if you haven't already, your Ardipithecus assignment. So that's posted under assignments and it's due on Friday. And I got to say it. So this Ardipithecus is one of the our oldest known ancestors, and a really great study was published a few years back on these bones. And so you'll be doing an assignment on that, and that should really help you understand how all of this stuff comes together. So how all the fossil evidence, the dating techniques, and all this stuff can inform us about the behavior and the adaptations of our ancestors. So I think it's a really useful assignment in that sense, because it really makes you read these primary documents, at least introductions or summaries of these studies, as opposed to reading it in your textbook. So hopefully you'll find it very useful and interesting to see how this is all presented scientifically. I also posted your study guide for your next exam. It's under the announcement, the study guide. Let me know if you have any questions with that. You have a few weeks, before the next test, but I thought I'd, put it out there so you guys could start studying. I've also, like I said, opened up all the smart work assignments if you guys have been using those, for those of you who want to. They're really handy, again, with studying a lot of the concepts, and going through some of the stuff we've been talking about in the books and lectures. And then lastly, I'm asking you guys to send me an email by the end of the week picking a topic for your final paper. And I've posted all the guidelines for that so you can get started whenever. It's pretty straightforward. All I really want you to do is kind of a report within a scientific model, really, of a particular species, ancestral to humans, or if not ancestral, related to our ancestors, or a site. And you'll see that there's two different instructions depending upon whether you choose a site or a fossil. And it's pretty clear. It's pretty outlined for you, so hopefully you can get started soon on that. It's 4 to 6 pages. I think due December 5th. And so, I want you to pick, there's a list under the general assignment file. And I want you to pick, by the end of this week, whoever you want to do or wherever you want to do, so I can have you listed and you can get rolling. So other than that, I think that's it. Enjoy. This is my favorite part of the course, really. We get to talk about, the specific evidence and really start to see the changes that occur between our last common ancestor with the other living primates, and then how we diverged and what really makes us human. The adaptations, behaviorally and physically, that led to our species today. So this is a fun bit. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really impressed with the discussions. You guys seem to really be digesting the material well, which I'm really happy about. I think that's it. Have a good week.